right, so I always talk about how they. Welcome back to another video of the Target Manager program, Target Manager Express. So I always talk about the continuous tests they give me, right? So tonight I gave Pamela a test, right? She didn't know. She did not know. Let me tell you what happened. So a lot of the New York Predator Department were engaging in using the siren. She comes in and she's like, there's no coffee. I said, there's no coffee cream. I said, there's coffee cream in it. Oh, well, it's not enough for the weekend and this and that. And why is it that, she's like, well, guess from now on a Friday, if there's not a lot of coffee cream in don't make no coffee and this and that. And I'm like looking at her like, what? Now, mind you, I go out and I buy coffee, which I'm actually doing right now. Coffee creamer, right? When she drinks it up, I don't say nothing like that. Nothing at all. Because when it comes to food, I don't make a big deal over food. She does. Okay? And so, I figured she'd come in there to cause an argument, right? Yeah, because, the New York Police Department, New York Predator Department was engaging in, in-home surveillance and, using the sirens. Hold on a sec. All right, right? So, so then she leaves, right? After causing an argument now, okay? A few minutes later, New York Predator Department start using their sirens. She comes back into the living room, right? Alyssa was doing, I gave Alyssa some math worksheets to do, right? And I said to her, well, those a fraction, what is it? Subtracting mixed numbers from fractions, from whole numbers. Subtracting fraction from whole numbers, something like that, right? So, I made her watch a couple videos. I was going to show her how to do it the multiplication way, but it's when we get to the larger numbers, she has difficulties with that. So I said, you know what? Let me see if I can find a video which there's an easier method in which she can learn it easier. So Pam comes in now. She's like, "Oh, do you mind if I help her? Sister, can I help her?" Sister. So she comes and sit down. Moves Alyssa from her chair now, so she can sit down, right? And literally, start doing these hand signals. Now, she didn't come to help Alyssa with her homework. She just needed something to say so I can be like, okay, whatever. But she sits down and does all these hand signals. So I remember, like I said, how they were, using that khaki color, to try to do power of association to her, right? So I said, okay, let's see. Let me see how she's going to react to what I'm going to do. Right? So I started, she was doing these hand signals. I started lifting my finger, my pointer finger, the one with the ring on it. And, so she started like, showing me her watch and then her bracelet. So I started showing her my watch and my bracelet. Right? So then I got up and there was a tissue, right? A paper napkin, right? And it was, and I said, that paper napkin been on Alyssa's desk for the whole week, So I figure, hey, you know what? This is probably what they up to. So I picked up the napkin, right? And then I did something. So I picked up the napkin and I did something else, and then she did. Like the whole, let me turn the camera on because you guys got to see this, right? She did, hold on. She went like this. She went like, and I was like, oh, okay. So again, when she want to act as if she didn't know what she was doing, I definitely know that she did know she was doing. All right, and it's the confirmation. It's the confirmation again to let me know that from the get-go she knew exactly what she was doing. Because these people, again, they're very, very, particularly if they're religious, right? The religious fanatics, they're your handler, right? So she definitely knew. She definitely knew. And I'm just like, wow. But they're great actors, man. They're great actors, So as I got up to put my clothes on, you know, she comes and she gets up from the chair, and then she goes and she stands in front of the television, and she's standing there on her phone, right? And then she has all these pictures of babies, right? So again, like I show you, I talked about how they do the baby thing, particularly with TIs who are, you know, in a relationship, wasn't a relationship, and they break up the relationship, particularly male TIs, and the exes will get pregnant by the honey trap that they sent to lure their ex-girlfriend away, right? While they was in a relationship with that individual, right? So they all get pregnant, and then the dudes leave them, right? And then they go back to the targeted individual. Like I say, don't take them back. Leave them be. Right? Leave them be. They know exactly what they were doing. Right? They believe in the lie. They believe in the psychological lie. And I keep saying they'll only give them certain things because if they're trying to lure them away from you, and they know that you're still attracted to them or have you, or you still love them, you know, their honey trap is gonna maintain the facade, right, or whatever relationship, until, you know, you're basically done with them emotionally. You know, you leave them alone, you don't contact them, right? And again, you know, there's been, like I said, I learned from other TI's experience as well as my own experience. Okay? And so, oh shit, I forgot to get a plastic bag. But yeah. So, look at that. Actually, it's always gotta be music, right? Right? Yeah, how do you, as soon as I started walking past, they start playing Barry White. Right? Hilarious. Anyhow, music is an integral part of how they condition you, and, you know, particularly as black people, we have an emotional connection when it comes to music, right? At least that's what we used to have. Not anymore, though, because the music they have now, there is no emotional connection to that. It's just sexual in nature, and that's it. Right? So, anyhow. So I said, so she stands up there in front of the television looking at pictures of babies. And I'm just like, excuse me, Pam. You know, again, doing these things on purpose. Right? Basically blocking me. So I said to her, I said, okay, so today early on, you was cutting me off with your car, and now you're blocking me. All right? That's the theme. That's your theme for the day? That's your theme for the day? Cutting me off and blocking me? Right? So I was just like, whatever. So, you know, and she just stood there. So I kind of walked past her because she wasn't going to move, and I'm not twisting myself with my bad back, you know. So, you know, look. Oh, that's, so today, maybe she's standing with the Target bag. Today, they were using a lot of the Target bag. I guess as a reminder. Remember, proram association, right? Reminder, right? And I just forgot to. I was sitting down, and I was like, I gotta take a bag, and I just tied my shoes, put it on, you know, put my shoes on tight, and I got up and I left. I forgot about the bag, right? Again, that's to show you how, no matter what they say, what they believe, and they do, it's just a belief that what they're doing has not neurologically damaged me, right? Because I already got the proof, and they continue to do it. So, again, you know, but, you know, the things that you remember. Actually, Pam made a comment on that. She was like, today, she was like, oh, you know, you can't remember anything. And I'm like, really? Because, you know, they think that because my memory is so damaged, particularly her, that she can get away with shit that, you know, trying to, you know, gaslight me, right? But some things I remember, okay? Some things I definitely remember. So anyhow, and then on top of that, as I'm walking away, she sticks her feet out, right? So I'm like, you know, I gotta watch where I'm going because, you know, I want to trip over her feet. So of course she's wearing black socks, right? So again, that's the whole thing. You know, so again, using the color black, and this is how she do it. Because there's no reason for her to be sticking her feet out like that as I'm walking.
Huh?
I can't buy something to eat.
I don't have $1, man. All right. Now the reason why I'm not sure if I got it on camera, but I gotta show you guys right there, right? So he $1, but he does this, right, with his finger. Okay. So yeah, like I said, man, exposing all this shit. Really, really, really fanatical, and I can see, like I said, when cults, you become cult members, particularly fanatical cult members, they don't care about their children. They train their children to become cult members also. Okay? Because I know she's been conditioning my oldest son, Ethan, well, the second oldest, Ethan, the oldest between me and her, right? And but I gotta sit him down again and speak to him, because she's been, like when I'm there and she comes home, she'll go straight to Ethan, hugging on Ethan, and like telling him, like acting all secretive and stuff. And I'm just like, such childish behavior. Such childish behavior. It's unbelievable, right? But that's what they do, man. That's what they do. And hopefully my video will serve as a blueprint to countering a lot of things that they do, right? And for TIs who are being labeled with a mental illness, that they'll understand that your mental illness comes from external factor, not because you was born with some inherent, psychological factors, but it's all external factor. All right. Talk to you guys in the next video. See, look, same color. What I said. Did I just talk about that? Right? Did I not just talk about that? Right? Did I not just talk about that? Okay. All right. So I'm just getting coffee cream. That's all. Yeah, I'm gonna keep recording because again, they're gonna engage. Yeah, I don't know. That's why she come in there and want to argue with me about the coffee cream. Look. I saw her when she was coming outside. Look, she over there folding her hands. I say, I know them so well. When I talk about the surveillance and the gross invasion of my privacy, right? See, but they don't ever want to come and knock on my door, right? See, they want you to stop talking about it so they can say, well, we didn't damage it. We didn't, her, or the individual, the targeted individual. We didn't damage those people, I could, again, that's how they get away with this stuff, right? They're lies. Why? Why are they lying so much? Right? Why are they lying so much? Look at this up point. Why? We're in the same color. Everything I talk about, you guys are seeing it. All right? You guys are seeing it. Everything I speak about, you guys are seeing it. So I don't gotta see anything for the rest of the night. Right? All right. Talk to you guys in the next video. All right.